Harish Kalyan from Ring IQ TV. I'm joined by Khaleel Majid, aka The Major. That was a major performance, Khaleel. Break it down.
Alhamdulillah, it was a good performance. I just want to thank the Almighty for the victory. I was just enjoyed myself. It felt good being back in the ring after such a long time, but it's that buzz of fighting again. It's like there's no feeling like it when you're walking out to the crowd and just hearing your name being chanted. But yeah, I'm happy. But I think at this stage of my career, it's what I'm expected to do. If I'm not getting these guys out of the ring, then I'm not really going anywhere.
This guy who you fought hasn't really been stopped as much as you'd think, really. He's had over 150 fights, been stopped 7 times now.
Is it not twice, I think, or 3 times?
I believe it's 7. Could be less. Not sure how accurate this is, but it was a very good performance. He found the left hook to the body. He tucks up quite a bit. Did you get frustrated at any point?
No, because I've sparred a few lads from his gym. I know they come in with the head all the time, and just in the first round, if you notice, he tried headbutting me, which would cause a clash of heads, and they just try spoil you, as they say. But I think I'm just too wise and too clever, and just everything he was bringing to the table, I didn't answer for everything.
You last fought back in March last year. Obviously, you was out due to an injury. How did that play about in this fight? Did you feel your previous injury, or were you okay?
No, I was all good, alhamdulillah. I've come out of the ring all safe and sound. It was like, considering I was back in the ring for being out for such a long amount of time, it felt like I've never left. It was just like I didn't feel the sharpness was missing. I just felt sharp. I felt good. To be fair, I felt more relaxed. So I think the time out has actually benefited me in some kind of way, because I think I've developed more as a boxer and more like my mindset.
You sure have. Last time I saw you was a few years back. I'm not sure how many years. It's been that long. That was also in Manchester. It was an Ultimate Boxer event, and you caught my eye with your fast hands and your punch selection. Since then, you've actually moved to LA, obviously to train there for 2 months with a talented fighter, Hamza Shiraz, at the Ricky Funes gym, 10 Goose Boxing Gym. How did that come about?
Well, I just got in contact with Hamza's team and asked if I can join him in training camp, and fair play to him, he'd let me join him, and I mean, he's doing really well, and I'm a fan of him, to be honest with you. Like he's pushing on for world titles, and I hope he goes all the way, inshallah.
And what sort of things did you pick up there in the States? What's the difference between the UK style and the US style in terms of training?
Well, it's a lot more running. No, it was just picking his boxing IQ for such a young lad. I think he's like 23, 24. He's got a very good mindset, and he's very wise. And to be fair, I was like learning off him. I was like a sponge, just watching him how he trains and just picking little things on. You got to pick people's brains to get somewhere, and I felt like me being there, I learned off him, and fair play to him for letting me come and join him in his camp. Today
you set the pace. You increased it, and you didn't actually decrease it at any point of the fight. Has a lot of that got to do with your training in the US? Like you said, a lot of running. What else did they work on to increase your work rate?
Well, it was a mixture, because obviously my coach here, Paulino, will be working on sitting on my shots more, and Paulino, he's a genius when it comes to tactics. But like I said, he's very hit and not get hit, which is good, because the less punishment you take in boxing, the longer you can obviously your career can go on. So I think both combined it's played a part.
Moving on, recently we put up a post on Instagram that went absolutely crazy, and it was a post about a Matchroom event. You wanted to basically be on the show in Liverpool. Yeah. Did you have any contact with Eddie Hearn after that? Because the post went crazy. One of the comments on the post was, "We'll sell over 600 tickets, and if we don't, I'll reimburse you." I'm not sure who that was, but it made me laugh. Did you have any contact with Eddie Hearn after that?
The Matchroom got in contact. They offered me, I think it's going to be April 15th or April 29th, but I couldn't do it due to fasting, Ramadan. I got offered to go on another show and all in March, but it was Ramadan, so it's like I got offered 2 big shows to go on, but it's a test from God, I think, but my time will come, inshallah. Now that I'm back active again, it's just time for me to just keep active. I probably won't fight now till after Ramadan, but as soon as Ramadan's over, I'm really fighting, because I think when it comes to boxing, my faith's everything. Because when you're in the ring, you're in a lonely place. It's only your faith that gets you through.
What is it you're looking for this year? Obviously, after Ramadan, what's the goal?
I just want to be active, and God willing, I can end the year on some kind of title and push on. My next fight, I want an 8-rounder, then I want a 10-rounder. I want a title, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I think I'm this close to being on the big shows now. I think I've served my apprentice, as they say, and timing's everything. And I believe this year, God willing, it'll be my time.
And if a Matchroom event come available, would you obviously grab that with both hands?
I'm ready.
You got a message for Eddie Hearn?
Ready. Give me them tickets.
All the best for the future. Obviously, you're going to rest up now, just chill. You back in the gym anytime soon, or are you going to take a few weeks off? Or
No, back. It was an easy fight, so back training. Like I said, I'm not come out the ring unscarfed, unhurt, so back to training and back learning. I just want to say big thank you to yourself for coming down. Appreciate it, and I want to say big thank you to everyone, the support I get. I've been out the ring for a year and they still come out in the numbers. I'm like, honest to God, I'm forever grateful. And I just want to say that Correct Protect, they've stuck by me even through the dark times. And Sportax, the two people that stuck by me through the dark times. And I just want to thank everyone.
Thank you for having me down. It was worth the 3-hour drive. But all the best, and thank you for talking to Ring IQ TV, Khaleel. All the best.
We're going to feed you up now, come on.